certified technicians. Find out more by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
SIU Center for Family Medicine is here to help with back to school and sports physicals. Healthy kids learn better and play harder. Call 217-824-1134 today to schedule your appointment. That's 217-824-1134. SIU Medicine, forward for you.
WTIM. Good morning, Central Illinois, and welcome to the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I'll tell you what, here at the Hart Media Group, we've actually got something brand new coming up in the summer. It's the Summer Scramble, happening on June 26th at the Lakeshore Golf Course in Taylorville. And here to talk about it and much more is the Hart of Hart Media Group, and that is Matt Hart, the owner of this company. Matt, thanks for coming on.
Reed, it's a pleasure to be on with you this morning. And yeah, we're doing something brand new. And again, just so folks who may not know, but Hart Media Group took over ownership of this radio station and this entire media group almost a year ago now, last August. And we want to do things that are new and things that are fun. And we thought, what better thing to do in the summertime than have we don't call it a golf outing, we're calling it the Summer Scramble. And yes, it is at the golf course, and yes, there's the opportunity to golf, but not everybody's a golfer, and so we wanted people to have the chance to just come out and enjoy a fun lunch, network with folks, see a bunch of folks from the community, support what we're doing here at Hart Media Group, both with our coverage of local news and the coverage of local sports. We do a lot on the radio. We've launched our new digital product, IL Sports Wire, where a lot of people are seeing their sports highlights as well and interviews, and that's really what this is about too, is making sure that we can continue to provide local news, we can continue to provide local sports, because it does take quite a bit, to run everything and to run a company like this. And so we know there's a lot of other amazing golf outings out there this summer, and we support a lot of those. And in fact, you'll see us at some of these other golf outings. But this is our own first annual Hart Media Group Summer Scramble. We're really excited about it. I'm actually excited to announce here on the air our presenting sponsor, because we just secured our presenting sponsor yesterday. And the presenting sponsor this year is going to be Pepsi. It's Refreshment Services. Pepsi of Decatur is our presenting sponsor. We want to thank them. They're a great advertiser on all of our radio stations, and WMKR. You hear a lot of their commercials on WMKR, our sister station here. But they are going to be the presenting sponsor. So I want to thank Refreshment Services, Pepsi of Decatur, for their presenting sponsor. We've had a lot of other people have reached out to us as well about sponsoring, but there are opportunities to sponsor. There's opportunities to play golf. But at the end of the day, it's again, we want everyone to feel free to come out, enjoy. If you want to golf, we've got 18 holes of golf, and what better place to play the Lakeshore Golf Course right here in Taylorville. But also, if you just want to come out for lunch, we've got an option for a lunch only that you can register for as well. But we want anybody coming out, whether you golf or whether you just want to come out and hang out with folks and win some prizes. You'll do that too. We've got some great prizes to give away. So we're really excited and invite everybody to come out. And by the way, Reed, you can register. You can get information about this on our website. Go to TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. At the top of the page, you'll see the Hart Media Group Summer Scramble logo. You'll see the little golf ball and the golf club, and you'll see Summer Scramble. If you click on that, that takes you to the registration information, but tells you more about the event, and also has the link to register right there. You can do it all online off of our website at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com, and click on the Hart Media Group Summer Scramble icon.
Awesome. No, I love it. This is super cool that you folks, well, I guess we are doing this. So I know you mentioned there are other golf outings in the area. Talk about what inspired you folks to try to organize a golf outing as opposed to maybe another way of bringing in.
Well, I mean, it's summertime, right?
Yeah.
And it's one more, I'll be honest with you, it's an excuse to get out of the office. It's on a Friday afternoon. So, hopefully, get all your work done, during the week, and then even finish up your work on Friday morning, then come out to Lakeshore Golf Course and enjoy a lunch. And then if you want to stick around and play golf, stick around and play golf. But That's really, it's more about, it's our tagline at Hart Media Group is connecting people, and we want to connect people with AM and FM radio. We want to connect people with IL Sports Wire. We want to connect people with TaylorDailyNews.com. And this is one more way for us to connect people, is come on out in person and hang out and win some prizes and play some golf and really just spend some time in the summer. And I'm really excited. We got some really fun things planned for this afternoon as well. But right now, it's if you want more information, again, go to TaylorDailyNews.com, click on the Hart Media Group Summer Scramble icon to get more information.
All right, so plenty of information there. What inspired the name Summer Scramble?
Well, because we say it's way more than a golf outing, right? I'm a golfer. We were talking off air. You've not been to a golf outing, so if we said this was just a golf outing, someone who's not familiar with the golf outing might not want to come. We want everybody to come. So even if you want to just come for lunch. So we thought Summer Scramble sounded like a lot more fun.
All right. No, there you go.
And that's the purpose of it. This is not if you're a serious golfer, please come out. But the whole thing, and we got some awards. We got some awards for the serious golfers. We've got some awards for the not so serious golfers. But it's more than anything, this is about connecting people. It's about building our community in Taylorville and Christian County and Central Illinois. So if you like what we're doing at Hart Media Group, if you like what we're doing with covering local news, if you like what we're doing with IL Sports Wire, if you like what you're doing with the camera, we're really excited about the new camera and video stuff that we're doing with TaylorDailyNews.com and Hart Media Group. It all ties together, and this is just one more way to come out, hang out with people, and support what we're doing here at Hart Media Group.
No, and I love it, and no, a lot of great things to look forward to with the Summer Scramble, again, coming up on June 26th. Let's keep it right here. You mentioned a couple of prizes. I'll let you talk a little more about that.
Yeah. So we, of course, at Hart Media Group, we're a Cardinal affiliate. You get to listen to all the Cardinal games on WTIM. We were an Illini affiliate as well. You listen to Illini basketball and football here at Hart Media Group. And so we definitely want to make sure we give you the chance to go to some of those games too. So we're going to give away some Illini tickets. We're going to give away some Cardinal tickets. We got some concert tickets that we're going to give away, and a whole lot of other things that we haven't even announced yet, the giveaways. But it's fun, and you'll have the chance to come and purchase some raffle tickets. We've got a really unique raffle called the Super Jackpot Raffle, where someone's going to have the chance to win up to $500. That'll be really exciting. And but again, all of this is to support what we do covering local news and what we do covering local sports in Central Illinois, and particularly in Taylorville and Christian County.
No, that is great, and it's all coming up, of course, at the Summer Scramble this summer. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll maybe talk a little more about it, maybe some of the logistics as well, and that'll be coming up right here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Tee it up this summer at the first annual Hart Media Group Golf Outing. The Summer Scramble, happening June 26th at Lakeshore Golf Course. Your shot at incredible raffle prizes, Illini tickets, Cardinals tickets, concert tickets, and more. Space is limited. Register now at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Just click the Summer Scramble icon. The Summer Scramble, June 26th. We'll see you on the course.
Could you use some extra cash in your savings account? Then you need to sign up for People's Bank and Trust Save by Spending's Roundup program. I'm Julie Sanchez with People's Bank and Trust. Simply use your debit card like you always do, and we will round up your purchases to the next dollar. The extra change is then transferred to your savings account. There's never been an easier way to save. Call 888-PBT-1954 today to find out more. People's Bank and Trust, we put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Memorial Health, we accomplish great things every day, and it's our great teams that make it all possible. From nurses and support services to tech and imaging roles, Memorial offers fulfilling career paths where you can make a difference. Here, our colleagues enjoy market rate pay, collaborative work environments, and career advancement opportunities. Apply today at jobs.memorial.health. Memorial is an equal opportunity employer.
Christian County, your input matters. The Christian County Health Department invites you to take the iPlan 2026 Community Health Survey. Your responses help us understand what health services are needed, what's missing, and how to plan for the next 5 years. It only takes a few minutes, but it makes a big difference. Click on our banner at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com and share your voice today. Christian County Health Department, working together for a healthier community.
Of the 2024 construction projects by Christian County businesses, those businesses saved an estimated $370,000 in sales tax by utilizing the county's enterprise zone. Through the efforts of the Christian County Economic Development Corporation over the past 20-plus years to establish and grow the county's enterprise zone, new and existing businesses in the county can save significantly in sales taxes. Find out how they can help your business by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. The Christian County Economic Development Corporation is moving Christian County forward. CTI is the only internet company that offers no data caps and limitless data for limitless possibilities. They're your local internet provider. Sign up by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM AM, FM, and online on the WTIM mobile app and Amazon Alexa is your ag information station with over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming and our own local farm broadcaster. Tune into WTIM, your ag information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
We're back on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. The show is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Reed Kamai, and I continue my conversation with Matt Hart, the owner of the Hart Media Group. We've been talking about the Summer Scramble, the golf outing that's going to happen on June 26th at the Lakeshore Golf Course in Taylorville. Schedule for the day. Matt, I'll let you share that with our listeners.
Yeah, so kind of what you can expect when you come out on Friday, June the 26th. Registration will start at 10:30, so 10:30 or later, just come on out, and then at 11 a.m. is when we'll do our lunch, and we're going to have our lunch, but again, it's not your typical golf outing, it's not your typical lunch, so we'll have lunch out there, but we're also going to be having WRAN, Groovy, our music station here, is going to be there playing music, so you have the chance to possibly be on air with them. We'll be broadcasting live from there while we do the lunch, and then probably around 11:30, 11:45, we're going to give away a bunch of our prizes, announce some of our raffle winners, and then at 12 o'clock noon, that's when the golfers will start their golf outing portion of that. So if you're golfing, you'll start golfing at noon, and then usually around, lasts about 4 hours. So we'll, as folks get back to the clubhouse at 4:30, we're going to do our golf awards and some more prizes as well. So that's kind of how things will lay out on June the 26th. But again, it's the first annual Summer Scramble, and you can get all this information. You can register for this by going to TaylorDailyNews.com and click on the Hart Media Group Summer Scramble icon at the top of the page.
All right, so that's the plan there for getting involved in the Summer Scramble, taking part in that. Now, another way to get involved is, of course, by sponsoring. And I know there's a bit of a tight timeline, just to make sure we can follow through with getting what you pay for, what sponsors pay for. Matt, talk about that.
Yeah. So again, we're a multifaceted media organization, right? But one of our cores is radio, and in order to get things on the radio, we got to have things in on schedule. But part of sponsoring this outing is we'll get some mention your sponsorship throughout the month of June. In order to do that, of course, we got to have your sponsorship in by May so that we can get your ads running in the month of June, because there's about 3 weeks of ads that will run. So if you're interested in sponsoring an event, again, you can get sponsorship information on our website. But we've got everything from the presenting sponsorship we mentioned is already sold. We've got a lunch sponsorship, cart sponsorship. You can sponsor the soda and the water. You can sponsor a hole. You can come out and have your company displayed at a hole with an exclusive hole sponsorship. You can sponsor the long drive, long putt, closest to the pin, ladies long drive. You can even do if you just want to be a supporter, we've got a business sponsor or an individual or family sponsor. We've made it very affordable for anybody that just wants to support Hart Media Group and what we're doing, covering local news, covering local sports, plenty of options out there with sponsorships. But we do need to get your sponsorship in by the end of May so that we can spend the month of June talking about all of our wonderful sponsors and running radio ads for you, as well as ads on our social media and our live streams as well. But if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to support this event, we just ask you to go online and do that by May 31st.
All right. So yeah, you said May 31st going online. So is that So is that kind of the primary way for folks to get in contact
Absolutely.
with you folks?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can, if they've got questions, they can certainly call here, 824-3395, and we'll answer any questions for you or talk to your sales reps that are out there. But all the information's online. Again, go to TaylorDailyNews.com, click on the Summer Scramble icon at the top of the page. We'll give you information, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody. We're so thankful for the companies that have already stepped up and are sponsoring this. And we look forward to seeing everybody on June 26th for the first annual Hart Media Group Summer Scramble.
No, that is super exciting. I know you have, and actually I have a copy of this as well, the registration form. So is that form like online?
Yeah,
or is
it's
that
all online. Everything that you see on the paper form that you and I've got, you read, you can, and you will happy to email that to you as well. Or you can go on and just TaylorDailyNews.com, click on that icon. You'll see our event page there and all the information there and what's included in that. But again, thanks to everybody for your support, and we hope to see so many people out sponsoring this event so that we can continue to provide local news and local sports.
Now, that is a lot of exciting stuff going on. And by the way, I do actually see at the bottom of this, it's got the contact information and how to send it in. Again, June 26th, registration opens at 10:30 that morning for the Hart Media Group Summer Scramble, our exciting golf outing coming up. Matt Hart, owner of the Hart Media Group. Matt, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening here on the WTIM Morning Show on your information station. Another conversation in 10 minutes.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville. 96.1 FM Taylorville.